is a Bramble Jam podcast.
Welcome to Girls Gone Hallmark, a Hallmark review podcast. I'm Megan, and I'm a longtime Hallmark fan.
I'm Wendy. I'm a former Hallmark hater.
On today's episode, we are discussing The Secret Ingredient, which originally premiered in 2020. It's part of our Vintage Valentine lineup, and I'm tempted to ask, do we need to remove the former from your title after this movie?
Are you suggesting that I didn't like this movie?
Well, I'm suggesting by your reaction that I'm wondering how you felt about this movie.
It's okay. This is what's crazy to me is that all I can think about, this movie premiered on February 15th, 2020. And I was like, the world was getting ready to shut down.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I can think about when I was watching this movie.
Yeah.
Amongst some other things. But we're not former. I just don't. Some of these movies don't hold up.
Interesting. This movie did originally premiere in 2020 on the Hallmark Channel. It's currently available to stream on Hallmark Plus if you'd like to give it a watch. And we do have some fun, exciting announcements coming out about the Girls Gone Hallmark schedule. The best place to keep up with us is on Instagram, where we are Girls Gone Hallmark. Of course, we're reviewing the new Hallmark releases, including Hope Valley 1874. I hope that's what it's called. I just made that number up. As well as another non-Hallmark, but we think Hallmark adjacent series that we hope you guys are going to get excited about. So follow us on Instagram for all the details.
I have a question for you.
Yep.
You know, I've been sick. I have no memory of the Vintage Valentine movie we were supposed to review last week that we did not do. Do you remember what it was?
No? A Valentine's Match.
Who was in it?
I think that might be, hold on, I think that might have Luke McFarlane.
Oh, I did watch it.
Yeah, and
Bethany Joy Lenz. I did watch it.
Also from 2020, by the way.
I don't remember it. I can't remember one detail about it actually right now, but I did watch it.
A fired reality host who returns home for Valentine's Day and reconnects with her ex-fiancé. Any of that ringing a bell?
Not really. I swear I watched it though.
I didn't watch it because we had already decided not to record that week. And I was like, cool. Not even going to taking it off the to-do list.
Yeah.
I was excited about that one though, because I like the casting. We'll never know.
I can't. Yeah. Never. We'll never know. All we know now is The Secret Ingredient. Are you ready for synopsis?
Sure.
Did we do any of our up top? Yeah, we did. Okay. Small town baker Kelly gets a big surprise when she is invited to compete on a Valentine's Day baking show in New York City. And an even bigger surprise when she runs into her ex-fiancé.
New York City. Sorry.
Yeah. No.
Is that burned into your impression?
It is not. Is it really? Taste picante? I mean, children of the 80s and 90s unite.
Indeed. The Secret Ingredient was written by Tabora Takacs. He currently has 49 directing credits with previous projects like Rocky Mountain Christmas from 2017 and the 1996 movie Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Now, is Rocky Mountain Christmas the Chris Palaha, Jimmy Stewart movie?
Wow, wouldn't that be wild?
I think it is.
You have to be a Girls Gone Hallmark completionist. It is. Well, hold on. It is the Chris Palaha movie, but let's make sure this is directed by McLean Nelson.
No,
wait.
No,
it's not.
It can't. Yeah, because he said
it
McLean
was
Nelson.
Directed by McLean Nelson. Hold on, let me look and see what McLean Nelson directed. Like I said, you really need to be a Girls Gone Hallmark completionist in order to fully understand all the references we make. Small Town Christmas,
Rocky Mountain,
Christmas.
Small Town, whatever.
Directed by McLean Nelson, starring Ashley Newbrow.
Ashley Newbrow?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting pairing.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rocky Mountain Christmas is Lindy Booth. Another Palaha Christmas movie I haven't seen.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Okay. Steven Sessions and Nancy Nagel. Man, the SS and the NN are a real tongue twister for me this morning. They share writing credit. Now, Steven has 29 writing credits. His previous work includes A Season for Family and North to Home. Nancy authored the novel by the same name.
Erin Cahill stars as Kelly McIntyre. Erin has 138 acting credits, and we last saw her in Christmas at the Catnip Cafe.
Brenden Penny co-stars as Andrew York. Brenden has 64 acting credits with 3 appearances on Hallmark late last year, including Providence Falls, Merry Christmas, Ted Cooper, and The More the Merrier.
Maneet Chauhan appears as herself. Maneet is an Indian-American chef and television personality. She's appeared on Chopped, The Next Iron Chef, and Guy's Grocery Games.
Gwyneth Walsh plays Kelly's mom, Mrs. McIntyre. She is probably best known for her long-standing role as Jo Ellen on the series Virgin River.
Tom Aniko plays Kelly's dad, Mr. McIntyre. Tom has 42 acting credits and has appeared in On the 12th Date of Christmas.
Amy Graining plays Sarah. Amy has 39 acting credits, and we last saw her in Because of Cupid opposite Evan Roderick.
As mentioned, this movie premiered on February 15th, 2020.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's take a quick break, and we'll come right back with our first impressions. Hey, Wendy, what was your first impression of The Secret Ingredient?
This felt like a grocery store cupcake. Totally fine, just not rememberable.
Hey. Love
And
this.
you know I love a grocery store cupcake and cake.
Look, honestly, I love a grocery store cake too. I think that's a good analogy.
Thank you.
Look, my first impression is one of 3 options. One is New York City. 2 is Amy Graining, what are you doing here? And 3 is, I have to know, Wendy, is Maneet Chauhan a familiar face to you, lover of all things cooking competition shows?
Well, that's funny you bring that up because it is going to come up in my notes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's talk likes.
I thought the competition actually felt legit in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I do watch a lot of, right now, since I've been sick, I've been watching Next Level Chef, which I really enjoy quite a bit. But I love me a cooking competition show. I don't love a baking competition show. Just because it's like, I don't like to bake. So like, I don't even like to cook. So I don't know why. I don't know why I watch either of these shows. But anyway, I thought it was really realistic how they did the baking show sequences. I mean, not really like the whole mystery part of it.
Yeah.
But the like time challenges and the frantic like plating and the judges table, like it was giving Food Network energy, definitely, I thought. And I enjoyed that it was a little more stressful than like your average Hallmark bake off, which we've seen time and time and time and time and time again.
We are going to talk about the anxiety I had while watching this movie. But I agree with you. I liked the cooking show setup as well. Also, I really liked our leads here. This is just another reason on the long list of reasons why I am co-president of the Erin Cahill fan club. She's so damn cute. I just find her so fun to watch. I don't know why she wasn't on my radar until the past, I don't know, year and a half or so. But I really enjoy her. And Brenden Penny is honestly equally adorable in this movie. I don't think this movie is doing anything particularly remarkable. Like you said, it is the grocery store cupcake of Hallmark movies. I do think it's infinitely watchable, and I do think it's also one I'd be happy to have on. If I just came across it in the listings, it wouldn't be one that I would go, ugh, which happens sometimes.
Yes. I agree. I loved Erin Cahill and Brenden Penny. Like they have very pleasant vibes. And I feel like Erin Cahill has like a big range. Like she can play like real cute, like adorable. And then she can also be like, I loved her as the cop in Holidays. Like,
Yes.
I like her range a lot. I could definitely see her like as Emily Lane
Yeah.
Like she could be in that. Like, has Erin Cahill been a lead in like a mystery franchise? I feel like she could.
No.
Feel like she could.
She totally could.
Wasn't she Palaha's ex in was
Oh,
she?
yeah. But in
She
Killer
was.
Timing and Mystery 101, she has not led a mystery franchise.
I think
and
she should.
That needs to be next on her list. I mean,
I think she could.
Girlfriend has 138 acting credits, by the way.
Tons. Yeah, tons. Anyway, I loved them. I love that even though they were exes, they weren't combusting with tension. Like they didn't
Yeah.
hate each other. They just were like comfortable and warm, which on the flip side too, I was like, well, you guys have all this history and there's just like, you're so pleasant with each other. Felt a little bit weird. Like, I feel like you would have some baggage you would bring into things and they totally didn't. But
No, when the sister kind of traps her at the party and he sees her across the room, I expected that exchange to be so weighted, and it really wasn't. They were just like, "Hi, nice to see you. How you been?" A little awkward, but not uncomfortable in the sense of they were shooting daggers at each other.
yeah, exactly. I thought the bakery set design, I don't even know if you noticed it, but it was working overtime here. Everything was just like sticky, sweet, pink pop bakery. Remember when bakeries like made a real big splash in the world?
Like when there was a cupcake shop on every corner.
Yes, exactly. And like, for some reason to me, like, I don't enjoy a bakery. Like, I like a Susie Cakes where it's like home style kind of bakery. Do you know what I mean?
Sure.
I don't like sticky, like Cinderella cakes kind of. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, a little too frilly, a little too princessy.
Yes, that's like what I cannot stand. And I feel like this bakery kind of gave those vibes to me.
You do know we're
Also-
still in the like section, right?
I know. I was just thinking that. I'm like, this should definitely be in my wishes. So I'm just going to go with it.
Okay.
The place is called the Cake Factory, and they have 47 non-cake items there. Like, they only make one cake, the famous almond honey cake or whatever it is.
They only make one cake?
No, I don't know, but it's the one cake that they talk about all the time. But there's like macaroons and croissants and bread and like maybe a lasagna. There was like so many things in this freaking bakery.
They're like, we're going to riff on Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, I didn't think about that, but you're right. But the Cake Factory makes it sound like you're making cakes.
Yeah.
Anyway, just a pet peeve of mine, that's all.
Well, Sweet Factory was already taken by the mall candy shop in the 90s.
Sweet Factory? What was Sweet Factory? I don't remember that.
It was a candy shop with bins that you would scoop into bags.
Oh.
You don't remember?
Sweet-
You're not really a
No.
super big candy person the way I am.
Not like you, but
No.
I mean, I like a lemon head. That's, that's about it.
That's so boring.
Boring. They're so delicious. What are you talking about?
I like a hard candy. Ugh.
Oh, you're just like Miss Gummy. Like your gut is full of gummies.
I like a gummy. I like a chocolate. I like a.
Don't gummies give your stomach? Like,
Yeah, I
doesn't it
can't.
hurt?
I can't eat too many gummies these days. I actually made I had a ton of gummies from Christmas because people know me, and I made like a little candy salad, and I've like hardly touched it 'cause I'm like, ugh, I could only eat a couple of these before my tummy revolts. So yeah,
I like chocolate. I got some C's candy for Valentine's Day.
my favorite Easter candies are back. I've already blown through a bag of them.
Those hard.
I know
Egg
you
things?
don't like them, but they bring me a lot of joy for
Those are,
1 month of the year.
do they have chocolate inside of them?
Yes,
Tell me are they Cadbury?
Hershey.
Yeah, those are not.
I
Those
love
don't do
the
anything for
hard,
me.
crunchy shell. I love them so much. Anyway, moving on.
It's like an M&M.
I like an M&M too, but it's a harder
Boring.
shell than an M&M. A peanut butter M&M is a delicious candy, and don't tell me you don't like that.
I love those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But a regular M&M is super boring.
A plain.
Yeah.
I don't mind a plain M&M. I mean, I don't like,
Oh.
we don't reach for it, but if it's in front of me, I have to tell you, I have, as mentioned, reclaimed my son's room as my secondary space.
Your cave? Yeah.
And we put a TV in there. I'm like, it's for you. It's for mommy. Let's be serious. And he has this is probably gross. For a high school graduation, he got like an M&M, almost like a gumball machine, but it's M&Ms. And my mom put like she got like his school color M&Ms, and it says like 2025 grad. It's 7 months later. Anyways, it's still in his room and he never touched them. And so those are my little treat when I'm in there working.
You got to eat them. They're going to go bad.
I mean, they're probably already bad, but they still taste good. Anyway, let's keep talking what we liked about this movie.
I'm tapped out on my likes.
I got a few little ones. These are just little baby likes. I liked the element how they flipped the kitchen slime to closed when they're eliminated. I thought that was a cute little touch.
Okay.
Francois' French accent cracked me up. It's
I saw on Reddit, people were like, don't love that.
like
I guess it wasn't Reddit. It was on IMDb. It was like, oh, the accent was so terrible.
Yeah, I thought it was funny. It was kind of like almost like a little bit Boston sometimes, and then he would swerve back into French. Not that I know what a French accent should sound like.
I know, but like if you can't nail it, like then it should be funny. And I agree, it was like funny.
I thought it was funny. I also thought there's a hot dog eating contest line, and they're like, "How far did you get?" And he's like, 2.5. Just thought it was funny. Thought it was funny. Let's talk wishes.
The secret wasn't secret enough. You're telling me that these two are just randomly in New York together, and they don't know that they're competing against each other on there's no crossover. Like they have to be the call times at the same time. Nothing. There's no whiff of a suspicion.
Yeah, she's lying to him, but she doesn't ever assume that he, a famous pastry chef, could be lying to her about these reasons he's there. Also, he is a famous pastry chef. She owns a small town bakery, and this show just happened to choose her. Just happened. Look, the setup of the cooking show gave me anxiety because, like you mentioned, they acted like it's super secretive, but then they'd be on set talking in normal voices. Those walls between the kitchens don't go all the way up.
Yeah.
Do they remove all the contestants as the judges are speaking? Because it seems like Kelly and Andrew would have recognized each other's voices. There's times when Kelly is talking to her handler at a totally how did they never spill the secret?
I know. It's dumb.
And finally, I think I needed a little more drama in the cooking show because the fact that they both end up in the final two, seems a little too easy.
Too easy. I agree with you. But Kelly needed some stakes though, because Andrew needed to win. Like he was like, I gotta change my life. And Kelly has this thriving bakery. She was like, I can't even keep up with my online orders. Who the hell is ordering bakery goods online? No one.
Oh, and having them shipped?
Who does that?
I think people do. Susie Cake ships.
Do they?
I have shipped a Susie Cake.
To someone like not in California?
No, they
Not
were
like a
in
DoorDash?
California, but it was not a DoorDash. Like it was shipped.
Weird. It is weird to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Please email us at hello@girlsgonehallmark. What is it? hello@girlsgonehallmark.com. Like if you're ordering regularly bakery goods,
I would
need to know
rather a
about it.
fresh bakery good. Like I don't really want one delivered, but I think there's something to be said for us living in a major metropolis where we have access to all kinds of fresh bakeries, and perhaps that is not the case for certain parts of Middle America.
Fair. Anyway, my point is like her business is doing well.
But she needed to save her parents' business,
which she ends up not doing anyway.
I know.
Which let me lead to my next wish. Why did Andrew buy the diner? Because Andrew is a famous pastry chef. What does this bozo know about cooking fried chicken or whatever?
I don't think I think he just wanted to be a chef and like fell into the pastry chef. I don't think he went to culinary school, but not pastry school. Am I wrong about this?
I don't know.
I thought that he wanted to be a chef, not like just the pastry guy. And so, which part of me, I was like, I think those are two very different things.
Skill set?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I also felt like if the idea that your child needs to take over your business, like if mom and dad are going to sell, let mom and dad sell. You have your own thriving business. It's not your responsibility to come take this over from them because they're done.
Exactly.
Like,
Didn't we just have this conversation?
yes, I really wish you would take it over. I got a job, mom.
Yeah. I'm running my own successful business. Like, it's okay that you guys retire and shut down your diner.
I'm carrying a lot of my own baggage into this. Not that my parents want me to take over a business at all. I just feel like there's like pressure to do things that your parents didn't necessarily do the way they wanted to. And then, or I don't know, it's like you lived your life. Now I'm going to live mine.
Yeah. 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 My final wish is the almond cake showdown. I knew from early on that these two were going to end up making the same cake. And of course she was going to be like, that's my recipe. Where early on when he comes into like her bakery and they make those cranberry muffins. Again, why are you making muffins at the cake factory? but another thing I saw, they were like chopping like fresh cranberries. Do fresh cranberries go into a cranberry muffin? I thought it would be like the craisins, but
I think a fresh cranberry, like a fresh blueberry, goes into a blueberry muffin.
okay, fair. Anyway, he mentions, oh, I remember spending so much time in here developing that recipe. So like, I knew she was going to get all twisted about like, you took my recipe.
Yeah, and I actually, when we discover that she's there and she's lying to everybody, I actually assumed he was going to be there. And then they pan over the other contestants. I was like, oh, I guess he's not. And then there's like the later reveal that, of course, he's there as well. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Let's talk to you to see that.
Okay. Well, you had asked me if I knew who Manit Chauhan, how do you say her last name? Manit, what?
Yeah, Chauhan, I don't know.
Okay, you asked if I knew who she was. No, I have no idea who this person is. I was like, who is this mysterious third person on the movie poster? I don't know who she is. Are we supposed to know who she is? Like, is she a big enough Food
seems
Network
like it.
star? Yeah, I have no idea who this person is. So maybe it's like me. Like it wasn't like it was Gordon Ramsay. You know what I mean? Like, if you're. I
mean, you have Katie Lee Joel. Like, do people is that like a name that everybody knows? Like, she's a food person, right? When you see her in these Hallmark food movies.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. The only other, did you see that, which made me laugh out loud, is Brenden Penny like tosses salt over his shoulder when he was like baking. And I was like, like it just was funny. Like he probably thought like, I'm going to look like a real like chef here, throw this over my shoulder, Do you ever do that? Do you ever throw salt over your shoulder when you're cooking?
Once in a while, because you know who used to do it?
Who?
Rachel Ray.
Oh my God.
I, in my early 20s, was the biggest Rachel Ray fan.
I miss Rachel Ray, to be honest.
Me too.
I love a 30-minute
It's like
meal.
appointment television for me. 30-minute meals,
loved it.
$40 a day.
I took out I have a Rachel Ray garbage bowl, like, because she
The best thing she ever did for humanity.
Swear to God, like, it works.
I know. I don't have her official garbage bowl, but I do. If I'm doing like a big baking day or like Thanksgiving prep, I always get out a big giant mixing bowl and use it as a garbage bowl.
Yeah, it's great.
And that's the best idea she ever had. Her GB.
I just came across her TikTok recently. And she was like cooking on her TikTok, but it was not like, give me a 30-minute meal. Like I needed something like a little Sammy situation, not like it was like
stoop?
a full, it was like a full meal. I was like, no, but she's still married to John.
Is she?
Like, yes.
They have dogs.
Yes.
I used to watch her talk show too. That makes me happy for her. I always wish she wouldn't tuck in every shirt though, I gotta admit.
What? That's so random.
You gotta go back and look. Like I'm like, that shirt needs to be untucked. Anyway, a little French tuck would have done her good. Mind you, to see that's well, they make this big deal. They're like, we're only going to use numbers. And then at one point they're like, Kelly's coming. I'm like, come on the walkie-talkies.
Yeah,
Because they're like, someone might hear. I was like, oh, okay, continuity people. The other two, I just pulled from IMDb. One of the contestants' name is Diane. It's spelled Diane on her chef jacket, but Dianne on her nameplate on her cooking station.
Oh, I love that.
And then there's a little jacket blooper. Andrew goes to Kelly's dressing room after her win, and he's wearing a brown overcoat. And then when she leaves her jacket behind and they ask him to take it to her. And when he arrives at the hotel, he's wearing a gray overcoat, like he changed in the cab. Doesn't make a lot of sense. That's all.
Wow. Those are good ones.
Wow. Yep. What did you rate this movie?
I gave it 3 stars.
Whoa. Ouch. Interesting. You like the stars
Ouch.
between us more than this movie.
Oh, yeah, I did. A lot more.
I gave it 3.75 stars.
I just I don't know. I like these old Hallmark movies just don't do it for me. They're lazy.
Ouch. I didn't think this was lazy. I mean, I thought it was real tropey, but I thought the
There's
cooking show
so
setup
many-
was fresh enough. I mean, it's,
Fresh for 6 years ago.
yeah.
I mean, give me Pumpkin Pie Wars over this.
God, I hated that movie. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. It's too contentious. Thank you for listening to this episode of Girls Gone Hallmark, a Hallmark review podcast. Y'all will be back next week with brand new reviews coming at you. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
All right, friends, before we go, just a quick heads up. You're about to hear some ads. These little gems help us keep the show running and the Hallmark love flowing. So do with that info what you will. Grab a snack, hit the skip button, or maybe, just maybe, listen in and discover your new favorite product. Bye.